What's up guys, Matchday 14 here in FFL. We're officially over halfway through the season. So, half some of the first fixtures. And the first match being my boys Napoli against Roche's Raed. Napoli currently sitting in 6th, Raed in 12th. For the first time, they're not 12th or 13th since I think the start of the season maybe. Last match ended 2-1 to Raed. Goals from Icardi for Raed, getting both, and Rodrigo scoring the goal from Napoli. Both teams coming from a loss in the cup. Madrid beating Raed 2-0 and Banfield beating Napoli 2-1. League-wise, Raed won the last game 3-0 and Napoli drew 0-0 with Rionegro. Doing the cup and the league in the same day today because I need to get them both out. So Napoli unchanged from the cup game from earlier, I guess. Yeah, sticking with my 4-3-2-1. It went away against Owen's team. Went away against Scott's team. Obviously beat Charlie. Raed same formation, 4-1-3-2. And here we go for the first game of the stream. Napoli kicking us off. An early chance here from Napoli. And Buffon with the easy grab. Away now on the attack with Cuadrado. Just the ball in and Benassi with a good head away. Heads to Valvin, and it's Rodrigo now to Higuain. The ball inside to Higuain. And it's Rodrigo again. Just the ball in and Buffon with an easy catch. I'd like to apologise for any background noise if you do hear it. Nangola now. Tries to turn but Trippier reads him. Valvin. Molina inside to Isco. Nangolan wide to Icardi. Icardi puts the ball in and it's Tellers with a good header away. Only as far as Isco and Isco shoots. It's a great save from Oblak. Good chance for Raed there. Great strike from Isco. Oh, it's the first corner of the game. Guarda puts it in low, but Rodrigo is there to meet it and head it away. Bellerin to Isco. Ball forced to Kabadi and Hamsik will play back to Benatio. I'm going to Kabadi back to Oblak. Oblak up wide to Trippier. Hamsik to Gorsteco, Rodrigo back to Gorsteco. And it's Rodrigo who picks the loose ball up. Higuain looks for Valvin but the pass is too hard and Buffon's there to easily collect the ball. Gamardo, Manolas. Puts the ball forward to Trippier, intercepts there. Good header from Trippier. Rodrigo to Valvin. Hamsik, good ball through, finds Rodrigo. Rodrigo puts the ball in and it's Higuain with a good goal. Gets headed defender, I think it was Manolas, I'm not too sure. But Higuain gets headed the defender there and puts it in. It's a great ball in from Rodrigo. Yeah. It was Bellerin actually. Bellerin trying to defend the corner. Corner course, sorry. And but Higuain not kicking Bellerin in the face and kicking the ball in the back of the net past Buffon. So if we could do better than we did last time against Raed. That's a good start there. Falcao plays to Isco, but a good tackle from Rodrigo. Benati will play out wide to Trippier. It was a great tackle from Nangolan trying to win the ball back. Hamsik now to Trippier. Hamsik now to Rodrigo. And Valvin will play it to Gorsteca. Rodrigo, Gorsteca. Son holds the ball up quite well, but Ben's going to muscle him off of it. Napoli win the ball back. Not for long nose. Ball kind of gets a bit scrappy this game. But Raed now coming for the ball. It's Falcao to Riccardi, and it's Nangola now looking to put the ball in. Riccardi heads it away, and it's fast to Riccardi, and it's Isco, and it's a great save from Mockback. See if Raed can do better with this corner. Wild puts the ball in, and Rodrigo heads it away. Nangolan to Isco, and it's Grimaldo tries to put the ball in, and it's Falcao, and Falcao's got loads of space. Follows the ball well, and it's a great volley from Falcao to make it 1-1, putting the ball past Oblak. My defence has left Falcao to do what he wanted. Nangolan plays it to Isco. Right wide, and it's a fantastic ball in, and Benati is just not close to Falcao at all. And it goes in off the post. Thought it was nestled in the bottom corner. It's a fantastic strike from Falcao. Makes it 1-1. Hamsik to Benati to Son. Hamsik to Son. Great tackle from Isco. Great timing. Riccardi inside to Casemiro. Hamsik reads that well. Kabouli's giving the ball away to Nangolan. That's a fantastic tackle from Benati. The ball out for a goal kick. Oh my days, I don't know what happened there. But we got a bit lucky there. Trippier down the right side, plays it to Hamsik, who plays it to Valvin. Rodrigo. Mossos off Casemiro, played it to Valvin. Goes inside and he finds Son. You try to find Rodrigo, but the pass wasn't hard enough. Falcao out wide to Nangolan. And Gorsteca intercepts. And we'll play it to Benati. Almost Nangolan gets the foot on it, but it's out of his reach. Gorsteca plays it back to Hamsik. Valvin to Rodrigo, out wide to Son. Son tries to put the ball in, but it's a good put from Bellerin. And good drive, a good tackle there. Falcao, Icardi, Isco. Trippier. Benati, Tellez. Tellez giving the ball away to Nangolan. Casemiro. Nangolan. Icardi. Puts the ball in, and this could be another one. No, it's not. Gorsteca touches it away. Tellez clears. Thought for sure Isco's going to get his head on it. And that's to Bellerin, and that is the end of the first half. Good even half to start with as well. Bit annoyed that Falcao scored. Because Falcao's done not much really. Oh, we've only had one shot. We need to sub up. Raed having shots, just only one being on target being a goal. And Raed kicks off here in the second half. Or hit Higuain straight in the face. Falcao. Isco. Good tackle from Gorsteco. And it's Gabbardi. Telles to Gorsteco. Rodrigo. Back to Gorsteco. Hamsik. Rodrigo out wide to Trippier. Hamsik. Falvin inside. There was a good interception from Casemiro, but doesn't stop the attack. Gorsteco. All confusion there, but no, Raed come over the ball. Godin. Good turn from Casemiro. Manolas gives the ball away to Falvin, and Napoli got a counter attack here. They play the ball right, they should have run because Grimola's going to stick his leg in and do a great tackle on Falvin, but the ball's gone out for a Napoli throw in. Trippier. Inside to Rodrigo. It's Falvin. Back to Trippier. Falvin tries to put the ball in. Good block from Grimaldo. Tries again, and Godin heads it away. Hamsik will collect the ball though. He looks for some kind of support. Goes back to Trippier. Gets it back. Falvin, Hamsik. Falvin, Hamsik. Falvin puts the ball in. It's Higuain. It's a soft header. Buffon will catch that easily enough. Kick out to Falcao. Cuadrado. Back to Falcao. It's Bellerin. He finds Cuadrado making a good one down the side of the pitch here. Plays it back to him. Cuadrado puts the ball in, comes off Gabbardi. It falls to Isco. Cuadrado. Can't lose the ball, and Telles tries to clear it away. Eventually gets it away. Son inside to Gorsteco, and it's Higuain now. Hamsik. Falvin. Tries to find Son there, but it weren't to be. Bellerin to Casemiro. Cuadrado. Casemiro. Good ball to Bellerin. It's a great ball in as well, but Trippier heads it away clear. Higuain gets tackled by Cuadrado, and it's a free kick to Napoli. Both teams making a sub here as well. Got Paulinho going off for Rodrigo. We've got Isco going off, I'm guessing, Bernardo Silva. Yep. Body kicks the ball forward with the free kick. Paulinho, Hamsik, Higuain, Gorsteco. Son. Puts the ball in. Buffon was snagged out of the air. Buffon get the ball forward. Hamsik though win the header, but Cuadrado picks up the ball. Silva to Icardi. Falls to Nangolan. You'll find Isco out wide. Or it's Falcao. Falcao puts the ball in. It's Icardi. It's a great save from Oblak. Isco just went off. It's a fantastic save from Oblak though, near post from Icardi. Keylor Navas needs to take lessons. Ball comes in. Werner making an instant impact, but Oblak snags it out of the air as well. Ball go forward to Higuain. Paulinho doesn't want the ball though. And also overheads it to Grimaldo. It's Casemiro. Cuadrado inside to, or forward I should say, to Timo Werner. Cuadrado to Casemiro. Oh, what a goal from Casemiro. Fantastic strike. And as good as Oblak is, you ain't going to keep that one out. And it's going to be a repeat of the last result with the score currently being 2-1. Good layoff from Cuadrado. And Casemiro takes it first time, and what a cracker that is. In the words of Billy. That top bins, that's postage stamp territory that is. And Casemiro grabs his second of the season. And what a goal to grab as well. Falvin now. Will keep the ball because no one wants to tackle him. Finally gets tackled and it's a goal kick. Substitution here, we've got Payet coming on for Cuadrado. Buffon kicks the ball out right. Sunset to intercept. Gorsteco to Paulinho. Higuain back to Paulinho. Just take her to Teles and Kubadi. To Hamsik. Guys need to go forward, please. Polino to Kubadi. Hamsik, Polino. Hamsik, Polino. Hamsik, Gosteka likes to have a touch. Goes that way to Trippier. Polino. Gosteka. Teles. Tries to find someone, but Manus heads it around as far as Higuain, and it's Hamsik now. The ball goes out for a throw-in. Got a Napoli sub. Got David Theo coming on for Falvin. Five minutes ago, see if David Theo can make an impact. Finds also going out for a corner, I think. Yeah, he is. Corner out nothing for Napoli, I'll take that. See if we can use it properly. Trippier wastes it straight to Payet. Teles to pick the ball up. Gives it back from Kubadi. Shoot, Teles. Shoot! Oh, he's too late. It's a great tackle. It was a great block from Bernardo Silva. Icardi. Out wide to Payet. Gives the ball away. It could be Napoli's last chance. Teles still forward. And Manus clears it away for a throw-in. Higuain wants the ball desperately. Tries to fight the Teles and Payet reads it very well. Away looking to play possession now. Oh, poor clearance from Bellerin. Gosteka into Polino. Back to Gosteka. Son. Son didn't know what to do with the ball. Okay, and that's the end of the game. And it's another 2-1 victory for Raed against us. They'll be looking to climb the table for sure. And I'm looking to change my formation again because my 4-3-2-1 idea isn't working. Man of the match will go to Falcao with an 8.4. Second match we have is Banfield and Owen against Cam and Spurs. Banfield now sitting 14th. Spurs sitting in 3rd. I've had a fantastic push up the table in the last few games. Unlike real life, a mega low. Last time these two teams played, it was a comfortable 3-0 victory for Spurs. Sure of them hunting down the league leaders, Bray Wanderers, after beating them in the league. They'll be looking to go on to chase them down and catch them up. Both the teams were in the cup. Banfield beat Napoli actually 2-1, and Spurs beat Dortmund on penalty 6-5. So these teams may very well face each other in the semis, depending on how the draw goes. League-wise, Banfield lost 3-0 to Raed. Spurs beating Bray Wanderers. Banfield have the return of Seamus Coleman to the team, and Ashton will go back to the bench after serving these 2 games. Well, on Spurs side, they've have to replace an injured player. It's the Spurs lineup, I'm hoping. Definitely going to show the Spurs lineup. I don't know. So the Spurs line up is the same 4-3-1-2 formation. But Danny Rose picked up an injury and will be out for 3 games. And Stefan Lichtsteiner is taking his place at left back. I'm sure Banfield will look to attack the wings with Lichtsteiner out of his position at left back really, and Bonucci at right back. But looking to push forward here is Tottenham. Also cheap playing a good ball to Royce. Royce will make a great turn there. He shoots and it's a simple catch for Westwood. Get the ball out wide to Sane, and this, like I said, where is Bonucci? He's nowhere to be seen. Bray just the ball in. It's finally found Dembele and Lichtsteiner's there to head it away. First corner of the game, early corner as well for Banfield. Brady puts the ball in, and Dele Alli heads out for another corner. See what Bobby Brady can do with this one. Company this time heads it away. Be picked up by McCarthy, who will find Coleman, lays it off for Dembele. Puts the ball in. Company with a good header away to Dembele. Dele Alli to Lichtsteiner. PK back to Lichtsteiner. You'll find Loftus-Cheek. Bonucci plays it to Weiss. Weiss finds Hendrick, and Hendrick finds Maguire just. Plays that wide to Sane. So heavy touch on Bonucci's going to pick that up and play it to Company. We'll play it to Bonucci, Loftus-Cheek. Rakitic. Just a good tackle from Weiss, but Bonucci's there to pick up the ball. Loftus-Cheek tries to find Dele Alli, but he's been fouled by McCarthy, I think that is. I think ref called an obstruction call, and it's a free kick to Tottenham. From the training round, yeah. And Kane leaves it. Michael Royce will shoot, and Michael Royce is nowhere near. Westwood now, the goal kick. Plays the ball long. Finds Sane. You out muscles Bonucci, that is. Dele Alli to Royce. Dembele finds Bonucci. Good ball to Marco Royce. Great tackle from Kevin Clark to be fair as well. McCarthy will play it away to Hendrick, and it's Sane. Plays it back to Clark, gets it back. Weiss. He's got a runner, but he can't get the ball to him as Company kicks the ball out for a throw-in. Bobby Brady throws it to Royce. Rakitic. Weiss tries to intercept. Royce is fast. Loftus-Cheek to Dembele. Dele Alli goes back to PK. Slides to Rakitic, and it's Loftus-Cheek now. Bonucci being hassled by Sane. Loftus-Cheek out wide to Royce, and he's got Dele Alli with him. Royce again. Dele Alli shoots, and it's another simple catch for Westwood. We kick the ball, finds Maguire, and Maguire heads it on, but it's nowhere near. Lichtsteiner. Rakitic. Loftus-Cheek to Dembele. Rakitic. Dele Alli. Lichtsteiner to Dele Alli. Good tackle from Dembele, and it's McCarthy. Coleman finds Dembele, and Dembele's got a pull open in front of him. And Sane's a back post as well, so you can spot him. He can't. He said he tries to find Hendrick, and it's headed away. It's a good counter attack here from Tottenham if they can get the ball moving forward quick. They can. It's a good ball from Kane to Royce, but Clark's going to beat him to the ball. And Kieran Clark beating Michael Royce in a foot race is like something you wouldn't exactly hear or see. Royce a good throw into Kane, gets it back from Dele Alli. Bonucci finds Loftus-Cheek, and it's Dele Alli. He gets one shot and he's blocked, and it's Michael Royce off the rebound. Great ball from Michael Royce to find Dele Alli, and Michael Royce will put it in the net, scoring his third of the season. unlucky from Banfield to refer the BO deflection. But Markovic done well in his shot there. Deflated bubble just ahead of him, which probably actually helped if he shot. And well, Banfield have played a much better game than they did last time they played Spurs. They've gone down a goal down, but looking to jump back into it with a good ball into Dembele, but Neuer's there to get the ball. Oh, and there's someone down there for Tottenham. I think he might be a Lichtsteiner who's actually coming for the injured Danny Rose. If it is, Cameron's going to face some terrible defensive problems for the next few games. Rakitic, Kane, Hendrick finds Coleman. Coleman tries to find Maguire, tried to play the or Coleman tried to sneaky ball over the top while Lichtsteiner's coming back onto the field. It was just too far forward. PK gets the ball forward, finds Hendrick. Maguire will find McCarthy. Dembele, if good interception, finds Loftus-Cheek in his voice, and it's Dembele. Loftus-Cheek, Rakitic, Dembele. Rakitic. Lichtsteiner. Tries to find Dele Alli, who will keep the ball with Justin, and will play back to Lichtsteiner. Good tackle from Duffy, and Coleman clears it away for a foreign. Lichtsteiner. Kane to Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner puts the ball in, and it's Royce, and it's 2. What a header from Royce. Perfectly positioned, and Banfield had a really good starting in this game. Find themselves 2-0 down. Lichtsteiner for a good cross in, and Royce for a fantastic header. Banfield kick us off here just for the for no reason really. Oh, Lichtsteiner isn't injured. Ooh. Banfield, like I said, Banfield did start off well, but 6 shots to 1. Tottenham definitely looking to hunt down Bray Wanderers and Real Madrid. It's time to kick us off here. Shane Long's going for Sean Maguire. Marco Reus plays it to Bonucci, and Bonucci will get it back from Reus. Great tackle there from Brady, will find Sane. Sane's got space ahead of him. The pool is definitely wide open for Sane. Akers, no one wants to touch him, but it's a poor ball in after that massive one. And Company touches back to Neuer. I'm pretty sure would be in a back pass, but Hendrick finds Royce, who finds Sane. Sane will turn, play it back to Rice. Rice will put the ball in. It's a great block from Bonucci there. Duffy wins the ball. Hendrick, Dembele, Sane. Sane gives the ball away to Harry Kane. Royce plays it to Loftus-Cheek, who finds Dembele inside, and Royce plays it to Addy, and it's Royce, and it's Dembele, and it's back to Royce. Rakitic, Dele Alli, Dembele, Kane, Dembele. Good tackle from Bobby Brady, and Sane finds Hendrick. Long gets tackled by Company and PK. Excuse me. PK to Rakitic and Dele Alli now. Loftus-Cheek to Dele Alli. Tries to find Bonucci, but Sane's going to beat Bonucci in a foot race. Got a substitution for Banfield over Tottenham. No, Morata's coming off for Marco Reus. Marco Reus is not given a chance to get his hat-trick. Bonucci just to go back to find Loftus-Cheek, and it's Dembele. Rakitic to Dembele. It's cleared away by Rice. Company pick the ball up. Loftus-Cheek, good ball to Dembele. Rakitic back to Dembele and Long's getting involved defensively, but not enough. Morata, Sané will clear the ball away. Morata, Yadi, tries to find Bonucci, but it's not going to happen. Shane Long will head it to McCarthy. You find Seamus Coleman, Dembele. Steiner plays the ball back to PK. Rakitic to Yadi, and it's I don't know who that was actually. That was Bonucci. It was Bonucci. Yadi will shoot, and it's a simple catch for Westwood. Kicks the ball out to find Shane Long. Heads it to Lichtsteiner. Company to Lichtsteiner. Finds Dembele. Good ball from, well, good interception from McCarthy, and it's Sané. Sané looks for Dembele. It's a great ball from Sané to find Dembele actually. And it's Sané back post, and it's 2-1. And Banfield find themselves back in this match now. Fantastic 1-2 essentially from Sané to Dembele and back. Fantastic 40 as well from Sané. Put it past Manuel Neuer in goal. Sané's second for Banfield, I think, in the league. Tottenham kicks off here with a very tense 18 minutes or so. Banfield have won the ball back already. It's Weiss. It's Hendrick. Tries to find Dembele, but Lichtsteiner stays to intercept. Rakitic, Morata. Hendrick's trying to get involved but can't. PK to Lichtsteiner. Inside to Morata, who finds Dembele. Bonucci. Inside to Kane. Great tackle from Shane Duffy there. And Weiss picks the ball and it's 3-on-2. Dembele finds Shane Long. Comes back. Plays it to Sané. And Sané shoots and it's a goal. And Banfield are back in this fight now. And what a counter attack from Banfield as well. Shane Long turns back, finds Sané. Sané takes a great touch to third because that pass was a bit hard. Yes, oh shit, Billy. And Sané grabs his second. Beating Neuer near post. And the game is definitely on. 2 goals in 7 minutes for Banfield. You'd have to ask him, Billy. I know there's rumours of some players being kicked out of, or being traded out of Banfield at the transfer window, so maybe. Kane, ball comes off Morata, and it's Stadiani. It's a great block from Kieran Clark. Got Banfield sub now. It's Ashley Young, I think. Yeah, Young's on for Seamus Coleman. Rakitic gets the ball back off the Hendrick header. And it's steady, and it's Weiss actually back post clearing the ball away. Leroy Sané being a handful of defenders, yep. Tottenham with another corner though. Ball comes short off the cheek. Plays it to Dembele. Good tag from Long, just picked his pocket really. And Weiss finds Hendrick, and Hendrick finds McCarthy. And McCarthy needs to use the ball wisely here, and Hendrick finds Weiss, and it's Dembele. He finds Sané, and Sané will find Ashley Young for 4 people, but Ashley Young ain't that quick. Morata wins the ball, heads it to Kane, Kane to Dembele. Off the cheek to Bonucci, he's pulled up. And Bonucci's gonna be missing some games, it seems. Gary Kay was coming for Quinton Company, I think. Gary Cahill might have to start right back for the next game. Bonucci's pulled his hammy. Danny Rose injured, Bonucci injured now. Things going Pete Tong for Tottenham. Weiss gets tackled by Dembele. Morata. Good block from Weiss, and that should be the end of the game. Byron Dembele mess up there. Rakitic. Oh, McCarthy. And that is it. That's a great game to be fair. That's 2 points lost for Spurs for sure, and 1 point gained. 2-0 down to bring it back to 2-2. Great comeback there from Banfield. Good fight. Yeah, I agree. GG from Billy. And Bonucci and Rose now are injured for Tottenham. And I'm sure whoever Spurs play next will be rubbing their hands. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. What more do you want from Banfield? Solve the lull in chat. Man, the match will go to not Sane. Looks like to be Marco Voice. Marco with an 8.9. Yeah, Marco Voice gets man of the match. And now we're going to see United versus Bray Wanderers. 4th versus 1st. Big game for the top of the table. Let's go. Last time these two teams played, it was a 1-0 win for Bray Wanderers. Goal coming from Koke. But United's team has changed since then. So we'll see if their new team will conquer the your mighty Bray Wanderers.
Here is how Manchester United win. Number 1, David De Gea. Number 20, Sergi Roberto. Number 27, Stefan de Berge. Number 3, Marcos
Coutinho, the players to watch.
Number 10, Luka Modric. Number 6, Paul Pogba. Number 11, James Rodriguez. Number 7, Antoine Griezmann. And number 12, Anthony Martial.
Will they show the teams? There we go. United, same team as their last game, which was a 1-0 win over Liverpool in the Cup. League-wise, it was a 1-1 draw with Dortmund. Bray Wanderers not in the Cup, got knocked out in the first round. Coming off a 1-0 loss to Spurs, who in turn destroyed Banfield. So the league is very unpredictable, and that's what I like. Kante's back for Bray Wanderers as well, back from injury. I'm sure Steve was more than pleased to see him back to full fitness. United kick us off here at Old Trafford. Pogba to Jesus and Martial. Pogba heavy touch and Kante getting involved straight away. Hazard. Great tackle there from whoever that was. Luka Modric. Di Maria, Kante. Hazard. Aguero. Koke. Hazard. Out wide to Di Maria. Ball comes in and Modric with a poor clearance really. Di Maria wins the header, but Pogba wins that ball and ball goes out for a throw-in. And Luka Modric's getting booked here. That's how I puts the ball in, it's gone back post and Roberto heads it away. First corner for the game. See what Bray can do. Coutinho puts the ball in, and it's that almost went in. It's a Hazard got on his bike with the overhead kick. And Aguero tried to sneak it off De Gea, and De Gea with a fantastic save there. Getting his knee on it, of all places. But De Gea is probably the best in the world in real life. Coutinho now with another corner. And it's Pogba who clears it away, only as far as Kante though. Peace check. Puts the ball in. Diffridge heads it away. Di Maria. Peace check. Puts the ball in again, and it's Diffridge again who clears it away. Rodriguez to Alonso. Rodriguez. Martial have a good. Well, Martial plays it back. Get a touch on Martial, plays it back to Alonso. And Pogba finds Martial in space, and he should keep that in. He does so. And Rodriguez tries to get something on it, but it's cleared away. But pick up the clearance and play it to Alonso, who finds Griezmann in a bit of space. Griezmann to Roberto. And the course has gone deep, but Martial will try to keep it on, but fucks up the touch, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. David De Gea's save again. What a save. Just enough. Addison for the goal kick, played it short to Laporte. Peace check to Kante. Back to peace check. Laporte now Kante. And it's just triangles here for Bray Wanderers. Di Maria now will come inside, finds Hazard, who finds Koke. Hazard, Raed to Di Maria. Koke finds Aguero. Try to find Coutinho, but it's a really poor pass. Easy to stop by the United defence. Roberto try to find Griezmann. Alba's there to win the header. Luis a good header to Hazard. Di Maria back to Hazard. It's Di Maria who finds Aguero in a bit of space, and Aguero straight at the keeper, but Skriniar almost causing a lone goal there. Luckily for him, he recovered quickly enough to clear it away, but Aguero should have done better with the initial attempt against De Gea. Straight at him. Koke to Hazard. Good tackle from Griezmann. Pogba to Diffridge. To Skriniar. Almost scored an own goal. Alonso. Rodriguez. Jesus to Pogba. Jesus tries to find Martial and doesn't. Laporte will head it away to Piszczek. And it's Koke. Oh, almost got tackled by Jesus there, but the ball would go out for a goal kick. Oh, it was a corner. Oh, I thought it was a goal kick. Rodriguez puts the ball in, and Hazard will clear it away. Jesus to Rodriguez. And it's Martial, and it's in. 1-0 to United. Ryan singing the pissing song again. I'm sure they're singing in the crowds, because they tend to do that when Martial scores. Martial grabs his 6th for the season. Good ball from Rodriguez, and Martial by himself puts the header past Alisson. This is definitely heating up the title race. If Bray Wanderers lose here to United.
Goal for Manchester United. Number 12, Anthony Martial.
David Luiz now. Koke, Coutinho. Koke to Alaba. Koke to Coutinho. Good tackle from Griezmann. Roberto will play it to Rodriguez. Jesus to Roberto. Rodriguez to Roberto. Outside to Griezmann. Roberto, Griezmann. Back to Roberto. And he could keep the ball actually, away from Coutinho. Finds Alonso, inside to Pogba. It's Modric. Rodriguez. Jesus. Jesus shoots, and it's wide, well wide. What a build up for nothing. Awful shot for me, so you expect better from him. Alisson now to goal kick. The fridge beats Alonso, Aguero through in the air. The fridge just screwing on Modric to Pogba. Pogba trying to find Griezmann out on the right hand side, but Alba's there to break it up. Coutinho, Hazard, Aguero, okay. Coutinho, good ball to Hazard. Hazard puts the ball in and Aguero's there, but the fridge is ahead of him. And Coutinho, a fantastic shot there from that position. I thought he had scored. That's a fantastic chance out of nothing really. Wasn't expecting Coutinho to pull something like that, that's for damn sure. De Gea now, goal kick to the fridge. Humps the ball along to find Martial, but Piszczek heads it to Di Maria. Get it back, but Martial with a good tackle. Koke intercepts and play it to Piszczek. Kante, Koke, David Luiz, Alaba, finds Kante and it's Hazard. We find Koke and Aguero, and referees called for half time in a dangerous position there for Ray Wanderers. I should feel a little bit lucky that referee call time there, but we are at Old Trafford, so. Three shots to 4. One shot that United had on target though going in, just the main thing. And Bray wants to kick us off here in the second half. Koke to Coutinho, Hazard. To Aguero, back to Hazard. Kante, Hazard. Coutinho finds Aguero, he finds Di Maria. Loses the ball to Alonso. Modric, Pogba, back to Modric, finds Rodriguez. Modric to Rodriguez to Pogba. Di Maria gets involved there and sticks the leg in. Coutinho to Hazard, and it's a great tackle there from Alonso, and another it's a foul on Hazard actually from Pogba. There's a free kick here for Bray Wanderers. David Alaba can step over it, or stand over it I should say. So we can do. Di Maria's joined him, but Alaba will shoot, and it's just over. Great effort from Alaba. Team of Coutinho's, Hazard's, Aguero's, Di Maria's. Alaba's the free kick taker, almost put in. The hell. Why to Griezmann? Modric headed back to play back to Roberto. Roberto finds Pogba. Pogba pumped the ball on to Martial. You can keep it in, which you can't. Piszczek throws it to Laporte, play it to Kante. Di Maria, back to Kante. And Kante with a fantastic ball to find Hazard. It's a ball in, and it's Aguero, and he's in, but he's offside I think. Yep, he's offside. There's a great header to be fair from Aguero, and a good ball from Hazard, it's just mistimed. Rodriguez going off for Danny Pereira. Surprising, it's usually it's usually Rodriguez. Oh yeah, and it's not usually Rodriguez, it's usually Modric or Pogba. Obviously, Thomas Miller's falling out with Ryan. Kante. Like I said in the cup commentary, there was reports of Miller being transferred out, so we'll see what happens there. Kante to Di Maria, and so gone out for a corner. We have Boami coming off for Di Maria. We've got Coutinho with the corner. Jesus will head it away. Only fast David Luiz. Find Hazard. So puts the ball in. It's a nice little ball over, but Skriniar reads it well and heads it away. Pogba to Jesus, back to Pogba. And he just one leg, one's off the pitch. Pogba does what Pogba does. Piszczek to David Luiz, back to Piszczek. Kante, inside to Koke. Coutinho. Aguero finds Alaba. And it's going out for another corner. So United sub coming on. Thomas Müller is coming on for Pogba. I was going out of wine just yet, it seems. Coutinho puts the ball in, and it's Thomas Müller there who actually heads it away. Excuse me. Kante. Piszczek. Good little ball through to Aguero, who tries to chip the hay and it comes off the post. What an ambitious attempt from Aguero, and it almost went in. I had to catch themselves here with Madrid and it's Ferreira, and it's Thomas Müller. Gives the ball away to Hazard. Bouami to Hazard. Back to Bouami. Coutinho. Oh, Coutinho's a heavy touch. And United breathe once again. And this ball took a weird deflection, weird touch off Alaba, and it's Griezmann now. Looking with the game off, and the Paul's have a good header away. 3-1 with a sub coming on now. Keita's coming on for Koke. Keita had a good showing in Kante's absence, to be fair. United corner now. Madrid puts the ball in. It's Müller who misses it completely. That's probably why he ain't getting played at United. Pereira to Roberto. Inside to Müller. Once into Pereira. Alonso. Jesus. Alonso. Good turn. Jesus. Martial lays it off for Modric, who catches that all wrong. He goes miles wide. Goal kick, Müller wins the header in the air, plays to Modric, Griezmann. Modric. Thomas Müller to Pereira. Right to Martial. And tries to get through to Jesus, but it's a good tackle from Luiz. Bouami finds Coutinho. Kante. Away to Alaba. Alaba to Laporte, and it's Keita to Aguero. Good turn there from Hazard. Finds Piszczek, back to Hazard. And it's Bouami to Piszczek. And good block there from Müller. Good block there from Bouami too. And Müller picks the ball up, plays it to Alonso. But Hazard just picks his pocket. And Bray are pushing so hard for this equaliser. David Luiz to Keita. And Hazard. Keita pushed the ball over top to Coutinho, puts the ball in. The fridge heads it away safely for a corner. And here comes Cavani, running for Aguero. Well, it's a little bit better in the air. It's last minute corner, I can see why Cavani's been thrown on. Coutinho for the corner. Going deep and there's nobody there, but they have to punch it away. Not going to go off the pitch though, Bro keeps it on. Müller. Plays it to Martial, and it's Modric. Tries to find someone. Kante plays back to Alisson. Bray one's going to get one more chance to goal. No, they're not. Diffridge with a good block there, and that's it. United for a 1-0 win here over Bray Wanderers. Bray Wanderers losing 2 games on the trot. Blowing the title race wide open now. Rip indeed. Five shots each. Bronze had a few more on target, but Come on, short on target. United had winning. Man of the match goes to James Rodriguez with an 8.2. And speaking of whip, it's now Billy's team Ohod versus Liverpool. Liverpool coming off a 1-0 loss in the cup against United, and a 0-0 draw in the league actually. Ohod out, well, not out the cup, but they did win their last game against America, 1-0. So Ohod looking to build upon that. It's 8th place Ohod versus 9th place Liverpool. Liverpool did walk away with the 1-0 victory though last time these two teams played.
Liverpool lineup today. Number 6,
The goal from
Number 13, Toby Alderweireld. Number 4, Virgil van
Mane.
Dijk.
Win Liverpool again.
Andrew Robinson.
Liverpool's lineup, same as the cup game. Danilo, Alderweireld, and keeping their places. Pulisic still in place for the injured Kovacic.
And number 10, Sadio Mane.
And Ohod, same team that won against America. Obviously Neto keeping his place in goal ahead of Navas, who is terrible. Front three, Ronaldo, Messi and Sanchez. And the Liverpool kicks off here at Anfield. It's Van Dijk, pace ball to Firmino. Pulisic. Play it to Salah. Firmino. Sandro, ahead of Firmino there, wins the ball. Sandro finds Sanchez, a good turn there from Sanchez. Inside to Dabalo, tries to find Ronaldo straight away. Ronaldo, Billy's really calling for the assault. Ronaldo goes past, with that is Alderweireld. Alderweireld with good recovery there. Mane hits it to Moes. Firmino to Busquets. Pulisic. Moes finds Firmino and Pulisic and Firmino plays back to Moes. Moes gets tackled by Dabalo and then Tar will play the ball to Fidel, who finds Dabalo. Finds Alexis Sanchez. Messi to Ronaldo. Fidel to Ronaldo. Fidel will play the ball out wide to Messi, who then finds Meunier. Messi puts the ball in and it's Moes who chests it away. Wilmington to Busquets, back to Wilmington, and it's Busquets back to Wilmington, who then finds Mane. Busquets to Firmino. Mane. It's a attack from Meunier and he's missed. Wilmington. Good block from Meunier, but Busquets will win the header and plays it Pulisic. It's Salah. It's a good save from Neto, and I'm sure Navas would have let that go in. Good shot from Salah, kept it low. But no, easy parry. Salah just a corner short, and he feints straight to Pulisic, and he comes off Busquets, I think. Yep, comes off Busquets. Goes out for a goal kick. Ball goal kicks play short from Vertonghen. Vertonghen will try to find Messi, but Wilmington heads it out for a throw in. Messi. Iniesta. Dabala. Tar. Finds Dabala. Tar. Tries to take on Firmino. Tar being a bit brave there. Also getting a nose being so hard to pitch. Vertonghen covers his centre back partner. Dabala. Sandro back to Dabala. You'll find Sanchez. He puts the ball in. Wilson heads it away. Mane to Morris. Pulisic, Firmino, back to Pulisic. Salah. Pulisic. Good ball on to Mane on the left hand side. Mane will send Meunier for a bag of chips, but Fidel with a great tackle there. Clears away. Orbison with the throw in, throws it to Mane. Inside to Busquets. And Busquets will lay off to Wilson, who gets tackled by Meunier, and it's a penalty. Wilson tried to go through Meunier. Meunier just went, nah mate. But the penalty that's been given. I'm waiting to see Billy's reaction to this. He's tried to go through him and Meunier just blocked him off. And it's Salah with the penalty. Salah one's up. And he dinks it. The cheek of Salah. No, it's been like 4 or 5 pens. Very cheeky penalty there from Salah. Taking the piss really. Just in off the post as well. And the rain here actually being Billy's tears after that goal going in. That's a ridiculous penalty from Salah. Cheeky.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Let's see how Ohod now reacts after the goal had been scored. Pulisic. Finds Mane. Goes past Meunier, tries to go past Meunier, but Meunier with a good tackle there, and Messi helps him out. Gets pushed over though by Mane, and it's a free kick. Move now with the free kick, but loses the ball, or Mane wins the ball I should say. And it's Morris. Busquets. Plays it back to Pulisic. Salah. Loses the ball to Sandro, and it's Dybala. Goes out wide to Sanchez. It's a throw-in. Liverpool actually. Pulisic. Waterfield finds Danilo. It's Pulisic now. Sanchez comes back, wins the ball well. It's Ronaldo to Sanchez. Dybala to Ronaldo. Iniesta. Ohod with no possession really. Ronaldo tries to find Sanchez, but Daniel sticks his voice. No, it's Busquets just stuck his leg in there. Pulisic. Alves finds Mane. Is he offside? Yes, he is. As soon as the ball is played, the Ohod defence were like, it's definitely offside, and alright. Meunier used to free kick downfield, tries to find Messi, tried to volley it or something, but Mane comes away with the ball. Fidel with a good tackle there. Meunier will find Messi. Messi heads it to Fidel. Tries to find Ronaldo. We get the ball forced to Ronaldo anyways. Dybala back to Iniesta. Fidel. The tackle there from Busquets, but the referee doesn't let play go on and calls for half time actually. Ohod having not. I don't know if there's much possession I thought it was, but no shots from Ohod so far. I'm sure Biddy's not going to be happy to see that. One thing Biddy wants from his team is more shots at goal. But they've had the ball to do it really. He wants Vidal and plays it to Ronaldo. Messi will put the ball in. Robinson with a good block. And yeah, like B just put in the chat, same old shit. Alvaro finds Iniesta, who finds Ronaldo. Messi put the ball in the back post, and Jesus Christ, I don't know if that's Sanchez or Alvaro, but someone teleported like a good 6 inches there. Ball's gone up for a corner though. The fuck happened there? Barely stop using drugs on your players. That by for the corner. And it's two Ohod players running into each other. And Sanchez will have a shot from range, and it's an easy catch for Edison. Yeah, fucking teleporting players, what the hell? Ohod get the ball back though. Iniesta plays it to Vertonghen, who will put the ball out to Messi. Vidal picks the pocket of Morris. Sanchez gets the ball from Iniesta. Sandro tries to put the ball in, it's blocked by Danilo, and Pulisic will pick the ball up and clear it away. Vertonghen to Dabara and Spinaldo. Dabara to Messi, he's gone behind him. He retains the ball. Iniesta tries to find Sanchez, and it's Van Dijk who heads it away. It's good from Ohod, good positive attacking football. Much better than the first half. Mane gets the ball to Morris just, plays it to Busquets. Morris to Robertson, and it's Mane. Morris to Mane. I don't know. Does feel like the whole team drops back when you're on the attack. I thought it was a foul there, but referee doesn't allow it to go on. Dybala finds Messi up wide. Messi puts the ball in. Van Dijk once again with the header away. Iniesta, Dybala out wide to Meunier. Tar plays it to Iniesta. Dybala to Tar. It's Vidal to Iniesta. Finds Dybala. Messi, Meunier puts the ball in, it's a poor ball, and Alderweireld easily heads it away. Mane finds Sergio Busquets, tries to find Salah, but it's a poor pass, really poor pass. It is to Vidal, and it's intercepted. Amores now with the ball. Busquets, Danilo gets tackled by Sandro, but will keep the ball. Okay, I won't say what that was, but okay. Salah to Mane. It's a foul or offside. It's offside. We've got Fabinho coming for Pulisic, a defensive substitution from Liverpool there. I'll let you sort that formation up really and send it to me, and I'll sort it out for the next match day. Meunier, Messi, Vidal. Vertonghen plays the ball forward to find Ronaldo, with Van Dijk's once again beating everyone in the air. Busquets to Salah, Fabinho. Iniesta with a good tackle, and Sandro played to Vertonghen. Vertonghen to Iniesta. Vidal. Race the ball, Vidal. Robertson to Morris. Inside to Busquets. Back to Morris. Good tackle from Vidal. We've got substitutions happening for Ohod. Lukaku's on for Sanchez. Van Dijk. Vidal gets to the ball, but ball has a bounce and ends up in Liverpool's hands. And again, Firmino to Firmino, back to Firmino, and it's Mahrez. And it's a great save from Neto. Salah keeps the ball alive, and Firmino heads it towards goal, and Neto with an easy catch. Plays it to Ronaldo, Neto does. Good goal kick, or good kick out. It's Messi against Wilson again, and once again Wilson beats Messi in the air. Wolves going out for a throw in as another Ohod substitution. You've got Carrasco coming on for Iniesta. It's a strange substitution, I must say. Meunier throws it back to Vertonghen. Wilson to Mane. Busquets to Firmino. Mane. Wilson. Mane. Mahrez. Salah. Salah tries to find Firmino. It's a great tackle from Meunier. Alderweireld beats Ronaldo in the air. Mane. Firmino. Oh, and Salah missed the shot. But Vertonghen panically clears away, but that's the end of the game, and Liverpool win 1-0 against Ohod. Don't worry, Billy. Napoli lost as well, so. That is why it can be me and Billy banning for last place. Oh no, man of the match first. Andy Wilson with an 8.2, getting man of the match. Is match rating for British teams, so you can laugh at his team. Or you can pick. I thought double I was playing about it. You can pick apart the team. Boring game. He was a bit dull. 5 shots, so he had 1 shot at goal, Billy. Jesus. Now we got Kyle's Real Madrid. We're currently sitting in 2nd place, and with Bray losing, it'd be a great chance for Madrid to catch up to Bray Wanderers. They have to beat Damien and Mel's America Di Cali first though. Who in turn have been very good, or were very good for a few match days, pushing for the top spot. They struggled a little bit in the last few weeks. Well, last few match days, I should say. They lost to Ohod in the last game, actually. Last league game. And Madrid beat Roma 1-0. And Madrid also beat Raed 2-0 in the cup. So, momentum's definitely on Real Madrid's side. We'll see if America can put that I'll stop that one that have been on Madrid. Oh, I say too many times, my bad. So Madrid 4-2-3-1 formation. Same information they've had for a while. Ben Semer is back. But he's on the bench as Rashford keeps his place. And America sticking with their 4-3-2-1 formation that they played against Ohod. Really got an offside call as well. Last time these two teams played, Madrid won 2-1, so I'm sure they'll be looking to recreate that score, or even better it. Not far behind that though, Mbappe clears it away for throwing for America, or throwing for Madrid. Sterling throws it out to Gundogan, Walker, back to Gundogan, it's Walker to Sterling. Puts the ball in, and Thiago Silva is there to head it away. And as far as Sanchez though, Finds Lucas Hernandez and it's Rashford. And it's Aaron Ramsey now, back to Rashford. Kimmich with a good block and a great clearance. Ozil to Ramsey and it's Bale, Ramsey. No one picked the ball up and it's fallen into America's hands and Lukaku now. Plays off to Cruz and it's Neymar. Finds Jordi Alba. Lukaku back to Alba. Cruz to Lukaku. Beats Sanchez. And that's a dangerous tackle from Maguire and it's a definite penalty. Maguire could be sent off here. Yeah, usually barely get one penalty a week, let alone 2 in 2 games. Neymar will step up for the pen and send Handanovic the wrong way. Fancy little one up there from Neymar, but it worked. Damon and Mel sure be very happy to see that penalty going. A cheeky one up here for Neymar. Little starter penalty. It's like Pogba but sped up. But he sends Handanovic the wrong way and puts America 1-0 up against Madrid. Which won't be good news for myself, as America's currently in 7th, we were currently in 6th for this match day. Rashford. Go side from Kimmich. Ball go to Lukaku or Gundogan or get the ball away. Bale. Ozil. Thiago Silva clear the ball away. Maguire heads it to Sterling. Finds Bale back to Sterling. And Alba clears it away. Walker to Gundogan. Ozil has a great tackle there from someone, I think it's Thiago Silva. Sterling, Gundogan. Walker, Sterling. My Twitter shout decides to close. Wow, that's fantastic. I won't even touch my phone. Sterling, Gundogan, Walker, Sterling. Walker puts the ball in, and Kimpembe heads it away. Kimpembe tries to get it away. Neymar eventually does. Well, gives it back to America, hands anyways. Alan's pushing forward there, Shaqiri with him. Back to Alan, and Lukaku is going to get the ball. Tries to put the ball in, but Sanchez is there. Lukaku ain't quick enough. Ozil up wide to Rashford, back to Ozil. Inside to Ramsey, and it's Bale to Ozil. Good turner from Sterling. Finds Maguire, and it's Ozil. Sterling. Finds Kyle Walker. Tries to put the ball in, and it's a good block from Alaba, and the ball goes out for a corner. And Thiago Silva's getting booked for that late tackle. Just outside the box. We have a corner now for Madrid, and also puts the ball in, and Cruz hits it away. There's an orgy plays in the middle, and it's Davinson Sanchez out of nowhere, a fantastic body. Just couldn't keep it down though. All taken, to be fair, from the centre back, but yeah, just going to keep on target. Farman kicks the ball out to Cruz. Kaku hits it to Neymar. Release the ball out to Gundogan now. Ramsey, Bale, Ramsey, Ozil, Bale, Gundogan, Bale, Gundogan out wide to Ramsey, to Rashford. Bale back to Rashford, who's keeping Benzema as aim, to be fair, with his recent performances. It's a great tackle from Kimmich though to put the ball out for a corner. And Sanchez is fully again. Fancy, but we keep it down. Ozil puts the ball in. Maguire tries to head it, but Kimpembe's there to meet him in the air. And Thiago Silva's going to get on this, of all people. Centre back. Inside to Neymar. Cruz. Thiago Silva puts the ball forward. Good touch from Walker. Walker played back to Sanchez. Gundogan. Sterling back to Gundogan. Sanchez. Ramsey. Gundogan. Lucas Hernandez. Rashford. Ramsey back to Hernandez and lost the ball out and it's Allen now. Allen to Shaqiri. Cruz. Kondogbia. Neymar. Away to Jordi Alba. And it's away by Maguire. Mbappe. Allen. Kimmich. Allen. Kimmich to Shaqiri. Back to Kimmich. Kondogbia. Kimmich. Allen. Allen puts the ball in. Sanchez beats Lukaku there. Kondogbia. Cruz. And the ball is away. Away corner. Cruz puts the ball in. Neymar. Good save from Handanovic. Hernandez to Sanchez. Back to Hernandez. Ramsey to Hernandez. And Ramsey to Sanchez. And I think Neymar. I think Real Madrid just want the ball to, or the half to end. Or do they? Because Bale's pushing forward here with Sterling as well. And Farman's going to come and collect that easily enough. And Farman kicked the ball out for half time to activate. Oh, a push start into the way. 2 shots to Madrid, not on target. All 3 shots from America being on target, so that's good conversion rate there. And they got their goal as well. Lukaku to Neymar to kick off the second half here. I'm sure Day and Emil are hoping for the best in this half. Good, the interception there from Ramsey. Sanchez to Hernandez. Rashford finds Ramsey. Inside to Gundogan. Bale. Ozil. Rashford tries to put in and Alba clears it away. Ozil. Kimmich tries to clear it and clears it off Rashford's face. It's a shot, but it's a simple save for Farman. Lukaku. Neymar. Lukaku. Shaqiri. Back to Lukaku, who has an ambitious shot and he goes way wide. We have Gomez coming on for Shaqiri. Handanovic goes right to Kyle Walker. He's been pushed straight away by Neymar and Walker plays back to Handanovic. And Handanovic will go left this time and find Lucas Hernandez. He finds Rashford in a bit of space around Ramsey. And one finds Ozil and it's Bale now. And Bale will play inside to Gundogan who finds Ozil. Sterling, Kyle Walker, Bale, Ramsey, Bale, out wide to Sterling. And it's a good ball in, and if Ozil got any kind of touch on that, that would have gone in. He just couldn't get anything on it. And America breathed a sigh of relief. And they're coming to attack here with Allen and Cruz. Back to Allen, back to Cruz, finds Lukaku. It's a poor pass to Neymar. Danovic play out short to Sanchez, finds Lucas Hernandez. Back to Sanchez, and it's Hernandez. Now we find Rashford. Ramsey inside to Gundogan. Sterling. Ramsey. Almost lost the ball there. Gundogan. Kyle Walker. Gundogan. Sterling. Gundogan. Ramsey to Ozil. Ramsey now to Ozil again. Gundogan. Ramsey. Gundogan. Bale. Allen wins the ball. Plays it to Kimmich. Gomez. Inside to Kondogbia. Back to Gomez, and Gomez has got the ball open to himself. Puts the ball in, it's come with Sanchez, and it's gone out for a corner. Both teams making a sub here. Fabregas coming on for Gundogan, and Fellaini coming on for Kondogbia, I think that is. Yep. Fellaini recently transferred out of United in real life, which is a shame. He's the best player they have. Cruz finds Kimbepe and Lucas Hernandez heads it away. Bauer now. He's a bit of support when he gets it from Fabregas. He finds Ozil and gets it back to Bauer just, and he can't get his foot on it. Fellaini to Bauer. Fabregas finds Sterling. Raheem Sterling. Billy to puke, come in, maybe laugh. Walker, Fabregas, back to Walker. Cruz blocks the first attempt, but the second attempt comes in and it's gone off the corner. As Bauer tries to put it into the net, but Farman's there to meet him, and ball bounces out for the corner. That's a great emoji. Benzema's on. Benzema's on for Bale. And also puts the ball in, that's Farman surely. Yep, easy catch for Farman. Ball was kicked out, only as far as Lukaku, someone wins the ball. Cruz, Fellaini, and Cruz this time to Kimmich. Allen to Gomez. Gomez plays it short and Benzema's there to pick it up. Ramsey. Sanchez. Fabregas. Benzema. Ozil. Fabregas. Ramsey. Fabregas. That's a Ramsey. Maguire. Ramsey. Sterling. Ozil. Fellaini with an interception there. See, United's best player. Gomez to Cruz to Fellaini to Gomez. Fellaini back to Gomez. Cruz. Allen. Kimmich. Gomez. Back to Kimmich. Good turn there from Kimmich and puts the ball in, and Handanovic with a good punch away. Fast Fellaini. Fellaini shoots. That's an ambitious attempt from Fellaini, and Handanovic catches it easily enough. Cruz to Allen. Kimbepe loose the ball to Ramsey, and Ozil finds Benzema, and it's the last chance for Madrid, and it's fucked. It's cleared away. It's a poor pass from Benzema. Morano's coming on for Rashford, just to kill the game out. And that is the end of the game. Monaco get their revenge for 1-0 winning. And Neymar's pushing for the goal and boot for another goal in this game. Man of match will go to Kimmich. Picking up man of match, right back there. And now we see if he's still here. So it's Roma versus Spence's Dortmund. Last time these two teams played, Dortmund won 2-1 with a last minute goal. One of their last minute escape acts. And Spence's team currently sitting in 5th, Sod's team currently sitting in 11th. Big game for both teams in respect to their position and the teams around them. Obviously Roma have to deal with the fact that Raed won and Liverpool won. Spence having to deal with the fact that United won. Spurs drew. So yeah. And also Roma will be looking at the next match in tennis as well. We'll get to that when we get to that match. Sod working on a new formation of a 4-4-1-1. Perrin getting a debut game. Starting to go with Leno. Obviously sorting enough of Leno's mistakes recently. Didn't actually show the here comes how many cheese. And Dortmund working the same information as they did in the last game when they lost to Spurs in the cup. Dortmund joining against United in the last league game. Roma losing to Madrid in the last league game. And Sod's boys, especially Mertens being the top goal scorer for Roma, looking to have to beat Kepa here. Thiago. Mendy and Mo Fernandes coming back into the team for Roma. For Ray and Felipe Anderson as well, after the injury he had. So finds Lewandowski and it's a short straight at Perrin. It's a good save from Perrin. Perrin kicked the ball out to Mertens with Thiago and Tedesco. That's Thiago. Finds Mbappe, but he's tackled by Varane. Just passes a little bit too hard. Guy now. Looking to go back to Aspilicueta. Plays it to Lozano, who finds Lewandowski. It's back to Feigl. Saul to Lewandowski. And Zentio. Tedesco breaks up that play. Good interception there. Fernandes. Back to Socrates. Fernandes, Socrates. Mbappe. Tedesco. Mertens. Thiago. Finds Costa. Mertens. Tedesco. Felipe Janssen. I don't know who that ball's going to, but it's found its way to Kepa. Tedesco. Costa finds Mertens and a heavy pass from Costa. Lewandowski to Incenzio. Thiago with the interception finds Felipe Anderson. Thiago, that wide to Fernandes. There's a push forward, but he's pushed forward too hard and his ball's gone out for a throw in. Incenzio to Gaia. Varane now to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Aspilicueta. It's Feigl. Ray to Lewandowski. Feigl plays it to Lozano. Really laughing at Fernandes' mistake. Good tackle from Martinez. Tedesco plays it to Felipe Anderson. Mbappe. Thiago. Felipe Anderson. Gives the ball, finds Mbappe. Tries to find Mertens, but Guy intercepts. Dortmund clear it away. Tedesco wins that header though. Mendy. Costa puts the ball in deep and it's Anderson, but Guy beats him in the air. Gets the ball first. And Saul will now go back to Azentio and it's Lewandowski. Azentio goes around Fernandes there. Fernandes left for chips. Lewandowski back to Incenzio. But Tedesco comes with a good tackle and Fernandes plays it back to Perrin. Perrin plays it short to Martinez. And it's Thiago. Mendy to Thiago. Mendy back to Thiago. Finds Douglas Costa, but Aspilicueta with a good tackle there and Saul plays it to Lozano, who gets ahead of Mendy. Feigl inside to Ferretti. It's a shot and it's a goal. Goal kind of out of nothing there, but Ferretti given space and time to have a shot, and he takes full advantage and scores his second of the season. Ferretti picks the ball up, he's got loads of space, no one wants to tackle him, and sticks it past Perrin. Never noticed that Martinez wears a scrum cap now. Only noticed in the replay there. Anderson to Talisca. Talisca keeps the ball. Soli's not happy now. Mbappe to Talisca. Felipe Anderson. Fernandez. Oh, it's Fernandez for the skull cap, sorry. Gaia. Feigl kicks it away. Only as far as Felipe Anderson though. I never noticed that Mario Fernandez then wore a scrum cap. Wonder why. Good play from Roma here though. Mertens goes back to Fernandez. Mbappe to Fernandez. Talisca to Fernandez. Felipe Anderson puts the ball in low, and it's going to be Mbappe's ball, but Ferran gets involved. Stops that ball coming in. Mbappe is definitely going to be getting into that. Lewandowski lifts the ball out, and Douglas Costa directs it to Mbappe. And it's Douglas Costa, and it's headed away by Gaia. Fernandez, Talisca, Socrates, Fernandez, Mbappe, Martinez, Thiago, Costa, Thiago. He shoots, and it's a good save from Kepa. Socrates to Mendy. And it's half time. Billy, are you in a party with Sod? Or would you just not know that he's not going to be happy? Quite even to be fair, 1 shot for Roma, 2 shots for Dortmund. Half-fez. Dortmund kicks off here in the second half at the Stadio Olimpico. Lozano. Saul. Asensio. Thiago for clearance. Gaia. Ferrati. Back to Gaia. Billy, once this stream's finished, we'll go for this. I'm gonna go grab something to eat, and then Apex Legends, which I'm gonna stream. Why not? Thiago to Mertens. Back to Thiago. Felipe Anderson. Yeah boy. Thiago, Anderson, Mbappe. Mbappe tries to find Douglas Costa, but Aspilicueta clears out for a throw-in. Nice. Douglas Costa. Mbappe. Thiago was shooting, he's come with Feigl, and Gaia heads it away. Mario Fernandez for a heavy touch, and forced to Feigl, and Lewandowski to Ferretti. Talisca, Martinez, Socrates. Socrates finds Mertens with a great ball to her, and it's Mbappe, back to Mertens, and it's Talisca, and he's got space, and he shoots, and it's a fantastic save from Kepa. What a save. Double substitution, I think, or substitution for both teams, I should say. Got Bruno Fernandes going on for Talisca. Obviously, Sodden happy with Talisca missing that shot, and Jorginho's on for Feigl. Have a punch in the corner away, and it's Martinez to Costa. Tries to put the ball in, blocks it and clears it away. I honestly think Kepa's the best keeper in the league at the moment. Douglas Costa to Fernandes, and then ball's gone out for a corner. We have Hulk coming on for Felipe Anderson. Another corner here for Roma. Martinez. Martinez with a near post header, but Kepa easily catches it. Yeah, Navas is a close second, I'd say. Fernandes to Mbappe. Douglas Costa. That way to Mendy. And it's Thiago to Mbappe. Mendy. Douglas Costa puts the ball in, there's people in the box, and Marquinhos is the one who wins. Fernandes to Thiago to Mendy. Douglas Costa, good turn there, puts the ball in, and it's got to be Bruno Fernandes all by himself, and Kepa with another amazing save. I thought for sure Bruno Fernandes was going to put that in, but it weren't to be. For another top quality save from Kepa, and Dortmund now looking to attack. Saul to Lewandowski. Finds Enzenzio. Lozano, sorry, wrong side. And Socrates with a miscue on the clearance, kicking it behind the goal for corner. Bemyang's on for Mertens, and the goal scorer for Raed comes off for Arthur. Here comes the Dortmund corner. Enzenzio puts it in, and it's Bruno Fernandes with a good header away. Enzenzio to Gaia, puts the ball in, and Hulk heads it away this time. Jorginho plays it to Saul. Jorginho gets it back, and Bruno Fernandes a good tackle there. Plays it inside to Mbappe. Bemyang. Heads back to Fernandes, and it's Costa. Bruno Fernandes finds a Bemyang, who finds Douglas Costa. Ball comes in, and it's Bemyang, and Ferran heads it away. Asensio keeps it going. Mario Fernandes inside to Hulk, and Mario Fernandes this time to Mbappe. And Asensio with a good interception there. Ball comes in again, Marquinhos heads it away. Fernandes tries to put it back in, and the Bemming on to Costa, and it's a simple catch for Kepa. Bruno Fernandes wins the ball back live for Roma, and Roma are relentless at the moment. Thiago finds Hulk, and Hulk is... I thought Hulk was offside, I thought the flag up. Mario Fernandes puts the ball in, Marquinhos heads it away. And Lewandowski will play it to Arthur, and it's Saul. Arthur, Jorginho to Lewandowski. It's a little triangle there for Dortmund in the middle. Saul now picks the ball up and finds Enzenzio. And the ball actually goes out for a throw-in for Roma. 7 minutes left plus injury time. Socrates plays it back to Fernandes. Plays it to other Fernandes. Thiago. Mendy. Bruno Fernandes. Thiago, good tackle from Saul, but Mbappe picks the ball up. Thiago to Mendy. Thiago to Douglas Costa. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Racing the ball. I think he thought there was going to be one there from Hulk, but it wasn't to be. Mendy. Martinez. Mendy. Douglas Costa plays it through to Bemyang. He puts the ball in. Kepa's easily going to collect that. And, Lewandowski wins the ball, plays it to Saul. Arthur comes off Asensio's heel. But I think that's it, yeah. Roma having all the chances, but Kepa equaling all of them. It's unfortunate, well, I say fortunate win for Dortmund, considering the amount of chances Roma had, but Kepa kept him in the game. 6 shots to 2. I thought Roma had more, not gonna lie. Man of the match will go to Weigl with an 8.1. Fast Kepa didn't get it, to be fair, not gonna lie. We come to the last match of the stream. And we see Scott's Rionegro Aguilas versus Charlie's Wimbledon. Rionegro sitting in 13th, Wimbledon sitting in 10th. Wimbledon walked away with the win last time these two teams played. They goal from... Oh no, there was a draw last time. I won't say 1-0. Looking at the wrong sheet, I think. But yeah. Last time these two teams played, there's a draw. There's a 1-1 draw. Fekir scoring for Wimbledon against his old club. Pjanic grabbing the goal for Rionegro. Oops. Rionegro keeping the same team that they played against us, my boys Napoli with, and got the 0-0 draw out of. Neither of these teams were in the cup. We're in the quarterfinals of the cup anyways. Seems to 4-3-1-2 formation. And Wimbledon also with a nil coming in with off a 0-0 draw. This time their 0-0 draw though against Liverpool. Again, they're keeping the same team. And here we are for the final game of the stream. And Rionegro kicks off here in Colombia. Odiozola headed through to Lacazette, and Guinea clears out for a very early corner for Rionegro. And a low key part of me wants Ericsson to score, just because he would annoy Charlie. Also has Fekir scored against Scott in the first game, which is only fair. Pjanic puts the corner in, it's Ramos touches it up for Koeman, and it's to Saigon, who actually gets pushed over by Ericsson. Beat the devil. Ericsson will kick out to Costa. Plays it back to De Bruyne. Fekir. De Bruyne. De Bruyne looking for Bong. Bong comes in and Ramos heads it away. Bong don't come in. Madrid to Bong. Bong puts the ball in and cleared away. Koeman clears it away, and Saha back to Koeman. Saha. Marcelo. To Koeman. Ericsson. Back to Marcelo. Back to Ericsson. And Koeman plays the ball through to Marcelo. Ball comes in. Carvajal with a great block. Fekir hits it to De Bruyne. He finds Costa. Fernandinho to De Bruyne, and it's Costa. Bong to David Silva. Keeps the ball. No, he don't. I thought he was just going to keep it just on the pitch, but he doesn't. Odiozola, Ramos, Savic, Lacazette. Savic, Lacazette plays the ball through to Ericsson. Ball comes in, Carvajal clears it away for De Bruyne to pick up. Play it to Costa and gets it back. Costa finds Silva. Back to Bong. Inside to Matridi. Costa. David Silva, good tackle from Odiozola. And it's going to be cleared away. Ball is cleared away. Koeman. Inside to Ramos. Ramos finds Odiozola, he finds Lacazette, and it's a great save from Ter Stegen. A good drop from Lacazette. There's a great save from Stegen. There's talks of Sod wanting Lacazette in a transfer window, so we'll see how that plays out. Fekir heads it away. There's talks of Fekir actually leaving Wimbledon as well, so we'll see what happens in the transfer window. If Charlie's new acquisition isn't what he thought it'd be. Bong to Chiellini. I do know that Billy said he signed Fekir for a while, so maybe they sorted out some kind of trade or something. Lacazette, Coman, Zaha, Marcelo, Otamendi with a good block and the ball goes out for a corner. To be fair, knowing Charlie, I think the only player he doesn't want to get rid of is Bong. Everyone else is free grabs. Corner comes in, and it's Ramos who gets above everyone else, and Stegen has to punch the ball over for another corner. Good leap from Ramos. Another corner now. Pjanic puts the ball in, and De Bruyne this time heads it away. Zaha picks it up later to Coman. Dazil picks his pocket and gets the ball away to, and finds Costa as well. But outnumbered Costa, and Rionegro push forward again. Marcelo finds Lacazette, no, it's not Zaha. Gets the ball back, Zaha. Good, it's a dangerous block that was, but it's away now. On his fast Pjanic though. Bong with a good interception, played to David Silva. De Bruyne. Back to David Silva. Fernandinho. Ball goes up wide to Bong. Madrid. Fernandinho. Back to Madrid. Bong to David Silva, and it's a good tag from Audio Solar. Ball goes out for a throw-in to Rionegro. Ramos gives the ball away to David Silva in a dangerous position, and De Bruyne plays it inside to Madrid. Costa back to De Bruyne. And De Bruyne to Bong. Ball comes in and Pjanic gets something on it, and Coman heads it away to Lacazette. And the ball to Zaha is going to be a poor one. Somehow Zaha gets a chest on it though, but Carvajal's there to cover Chiellini. Marcelo gets the ball up for a throw-in. Fekir now for the throw-in. Throws it to Carvajal. Fernandinho to Fekir. Ball comes in and it's headed away by Naldo. And Lacazette jumps on it. Lacazette finds Savic. Finds Zaha. It's Marcelo making a good one at the top there. Lacazette finds Audio Solar, who's put the ball in way too early. Stegen will easily, very calmly collect that. And then kick out, also thinking the manager still plays for the team. Audio Solar now picks the ball up, throws it into Pjanic. And Audio Solar tries to find Savic, but still stays to intercept. De Bruyne. Out to Fekir, and it's Carvajal. Carvajal will try for some long through ball, but do a deflection and it's been messed up, and that's the end of the first half. Four shots to Rionegro, 9 for Charlie's Wimbledon, which is surprising because it's not usually like that actually for Wimbledon. But De Bruyne, not De Bruyne, Rionegro doing favour to keep Wimbledon away from goal. Like that. Ericsson heads it to Fernandinho, thinking he still plays for Wimbledon. Coming to Ericsson. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Ericsson's going to pick the ball up. Marcelo. Pjanic. Savic. Woodiozola. Onto Lacazette, puts the ball in, but it's blocked by Chiellini, and Bong waffles him off the ball and kicks it away. Carvalho giving the ball away in a dangerous position. Eriksson picks the ball up, puts the ball in, and Chiellini heads it to Pjanic. And it's Savic, Marcelo. Eriksson puts the ball in. It's a good block from Carvalho. Eriksson keeps the ball alive. Coman, Savic, Marcelo. Fekir clears it away. Ronaldinho hoofs the ball to David Silva. And the ball comes in, and Naldo clears it away. Kind of. Almost helps. But he stopped the initial shot from Costa coming in. And Saha went to Pjanic. Odriozola. Ball comes in, it's to a deflection, Madrid gets it away as well as Fernandinho and De Bruyne. Pjanic with a weird header but gets it forward. David Silva now. Costa. Bong. Fernandinho tries to find Fekir. He actually gets the ball for Fekir, and it's a good shot and it's a great save from Courtois. Lightning isn't striking twice just yet. Fantastic save from Courtois. Fekir scored a fantastic goal in the first game between these two, to be fair. But Courtois stopped him there. Also both teams got massive on for Coman. Still puts the corner in. And Chiellini is a good stop from Courtois, and Fred's calling Fekir, for Fekir. And Courtois kicks the ball long. Bong beats Lacazette. Fred. Matuidi. Fernandinho. Carvajal. Fred. Fernandinho. Fred puts the ball back post. Odriozola chests it. Doesn't get it far though. De Bruyne. Ronaldo's it, and it's fallen to Fred. And the ball finally falls its way to Fred, who will stick it in the back of the net past Courtois. That's Fred's first of the season for Charlie. My only spot for the season. Fred least in the team, not first team. De Bruyne has a fancy shot. Just takes a deflection and Fred's the first to react. Steves it low and hard past Courtois. With 20 minutes or so to go. That's injury time. Rionegro will need an answer. Like I said, it picks up an injury as well. That's going to be bad news for Scott. Eriksson. Marcelo. Puts the ball in and Chiellini heads it away to Costa. Good tackle on Pjanic. Dance for me Pjanic. Dance for me Pjanic. Good tackle from Matuidi. Stop that shot going through. De Bruyne. Eriksson gets involved, but Carvalho keeps the ball and plays it to Ronaldinho. Matuidi goes around Matic. De Bruyne finds Costa, and it's off the post and in. Costa makes it 2. I'm sure Charlie would be more than happy to see Wimbledon actually do well in a game. And it's Costa's like 5th of the season, 4th or 5th. Ball taken goal to be fair from Diego Costa, in off the post. We've got Saha heading off for Suarez. Pjanic. Vamos. Suarez picks the ball up. Good tackle from Carvajal and De Bruyne. Plays it to Fred. Fernandinho. Matuidi. Odriozola retains possession of Costa, and Savic will find Suarez with a bit of space here. He tries to find Marcelo, but it's a poor pass. Fernandinho to De Bruyne. Fred. Ball comes in. Naldo. Matuidi. Carvajal. Fred. Marcelo puts out for a throw. Substitution for both teams. Williams on for Lacazette. Bong's going off for Felipe Luis. This is where Charlie ends up drawing 2-2 because Felipe Luis on. Carvajal throws it to Fernandinho. Treaty. Fred trying to find a gap that isn't there. Otamendi to Matridi. Fernandinho. Matridi. Award to Felipe Luis. Silva. Savic. Eriksson. Matic. Fernandinho to Felipe Luis. Finds Silva. Ball comes in. It's a good block from Savic. Saul's coming on for Carvajal. Need to change that number, what do you do? David Silva with the corner. So ambitious one, Willian read it well and clears it away. Fred to Fernandinho. Finds Saul, of all people, we're number 10, will become a striker for a few minutes that are left. Good shot with the goal kick. Savic to Pjanic. Odriozola finds Marcelo. And that is the end of the game, and Wimbledon will favour 2-0 victory after the draw between these two in the last game. See how far Wimbledon go up after that win with her. Ohod losing and us losing. Man of the match will go to De Bruyne for an 8.3. Well, that's the end of the stream. Well, end the matchday stream anyways. I will catch you guys later. Until then, adios.